Hi everyone, it's Godless from Godless Captive. Today I just wanna show you the Sorcerer, but before don't forget to give a like and subscribe to my channel for more build videos, dungeon videos, trials and PvP and other stuff like Uncharted 4. Maybe you guys don't have PS4 and playing the games on PC or Xbox One. Yeah, this is Ivara that you met before. This is finally reached Vet 16 and fully geared and completely done. This character is completely done except one set. Maybe it's different compared to this one. I'm using Julianos, 5-piece Julianos, light with divines, and 2-piece Molakina. One of them is infused light and helmet is infused divines, gold. And 3-piece willpower sets, all of them arcane with Kuta spell damage glyphs, so it will help about my damage. Then I finally got the lightning stuff from Milestorm, but it's sharpened and lightning. I prefer to play as a lightning, but the lightning medium weave is hard to do between the first pulse, your first pulses. So I decided to give a try, but it's kinda hard, and if you do light attack like this will proc Molakina and your resource will run out so fast. So I trying to do medium weave attack, like if I see someone, yeah, there's a guy, yeah, check out my arms now. If I do this one, yeah, my Kina procs. I don't wanna do this. So I wanna do like this. If you guys wanna use lightning stuff, so it increases your damage also if you use lightning stuff, because of this integrate gives all shock spells a 6% chance to instantly disintegrate low health targets, dealing 10k shock damage. This passive is making lightning stuff best for Sorcerer, but as you can see, you have to, maybe you can lose a little bit DPS because of medium wave attack. You can't actually do it like you are doing Inferno stuff. With Inferno this is more easy, but with lightning stuff it's harder compared to Inferno. So this is giving additional spell damage to me, and if I use Wall of Elements, or as you know, the elemental blockade, the more from the extraction stuff skill line, it will hit 1.3k additional damage with your light and heavy attack, but only affected enemies. So I decided not to use Wall of Element or Elemental Blockade, and I just placed on my main bar to get increased spell damage, and this is very good. So on my first bar I'm using Bound Aegis, Inner Light for more maximum magic pool and critical. So oh, I got notification, guys, I'm sorry, I forgot to close this thing. Okay, and it gives also spell critical And this is hardened world. We didn't got the updates like public test server on PC, so I'm playing on console, so there's no PTS or something. Yeah, someone commented, but I'm sorry for it. I placed hardened world on my first bar because of After Dark Brotherhood update. The duration is reduced to 6 seconds, so it must be handy on my main bar, because my first pulse and crystal frag on my first bar, this is my main skills to make more damage. You take this, you do this, and keep continue. Medium weave, first pulse, medium weave, first pulse, and when your hands proc like this, if I can see this, yeah, if your hands proc like this, the purple stones turn on this, you can, oh no, yeah, it's proc now, I'm sorry, yeah, there's an enemy, why I'm suffering like this. When your hands proc, you can hit crystal frag one shot. You don't need to spam crystal fragment this thing. Don't spam crystal fragment like this. Please. Only use that more. Conjure a dark crystal, blah blah, magic damage and stunning down for blah blah sec. Casting any other magic ability has a 35% chance of causing your next crystal frag to be instant, deal 20% more damage and cost 50% less magic. I am using only when it's proc, so I'm not spamming this. My spammable skill is this one, first boost. So it's hit around 20-25k with spell power cure if healer got this, otherwise it's around 20k. This is my main bar and I have overload on my main as an ultimate, and it hits really hard, very hard, to be honest. Like that, yeah, like that, yeah. You see the thing, except my arms is, yeah, in my arms is electricity, has electric, but if I use a overload light attack, because Molakina said saying your 2 consecutive light attack is proccing Kina, so it gives around 500. Look at this now, one more. Yeah, it's proc, Molakina proc now. And finish this guy. Yeah, Tonginko is that also. Yeah, I have to go to my second bar. I have Bound Aegis again. I have this skill on all my bar. My main, my second, and my additional bar, my ultimate bar, I have Bound Aegis, but no inner light on the second. I'm using proxy detonation for solo purpose, because I sometimes playing dungeons solo or with some other sorcerer or some healer, but not the tank. And it makes very good damage to AoE, and boom, you see that AoE. This is the AoE that only have, there is no AoE. And Elemental Drain has no cost and instant. This is from Destruction Staff skill line. This is 4th skill. It has very good range and it has 21 seconds buff time. And I prefer to use this on the boss because you get, yeah, you see, maybe you remember that one, maybe you remember that effect. Where did he go? Yeah, now his spell resistance reduced 5k, so I can hit hard. I can hit really hard with this. Only thing is, when you switch to your back bar, so it's a buff and AoE bar, use elemental drain every 20 seconds and buff yourself with power surge and get your 20% weapon and spell damage and for 33 sec, and you can get heal if you hit critical. For example, if you hit 10k, you will get 4k as health, so this is very good to use. And elemental drain also giving 403 magic to attacker, so I mean the attacker means everyone. I marked him with elemental drain, and if someone hit to this shit, the skewer, he will get 400 magic. This is very good skill, but you have to cast every 20 seconds. But it has no cost, so this is very useful. And I have Boundless Storm, which is increasing physic and spell resistance by 5k for 23 seconds and increasing movement speed 30% for 7 seconds, while active nearby enemies will take around 900 shock damage each second. So this one, it gives resistance and some damage to nearby enemy, and it gives movement speed, so it's increasing my mobility to run, to escape, and this is very useful. Yeah, what I'm using on my second bar as ultimate, I'm using Overload again, because the other ultimate is shit as hell, so I don't need to use another thing like Negate or like Greater Storm Metronet. This ultimate's for PvP, not the Negate. Negate's magic is really not useful, so I didn't even take this. I'm not gonna take this. But Etrona can work good in PvP, especially on one-on-one situations. This is working great because the enemies are saying, "Oh man, what the hell is shit happening here? How can I destroy him? Or do I need to destroy his Etrona first and him? Or first burn the guy and ignore the Etrona?" But he will keep taking damage, so this is good for make pressure on the enemy, at Cyrodiil, I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to get a little bit ultimate to show my third bar. Yeah, mark them. Also you can use Elemental Defender on everyone. You can mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy. There is no limit. Yeah, what I'm using on my ultimate bar. This is my ultimate bar. I have Bounty Aegis again because it needs to be here. If I didn't put this thing, it's gonna unequip, so I need to recast it, so I don't want to use it. I don't want to do it. I have Inner Light and Hardened Ward again to get shield, and Mage Red. Mage Red is for execution. Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? Let me show you. If I see some enemy, except that boss. Yeah, there must be Lamia here. Yeah. Here's an example. Fight. I pull this guy. I marked with Elemental Defender. I first pulse, medium weave, first pulse, and medium weave, first pulse, crystal frag proc. Yeah, he's dead. This is the idea. This is the rotation. I refresh my buffs with Power Surge, Boundless Storm, Elemental Defender, and if there's a lot more enemy, I use Proximity Detonation. So yeah, that's it. He's dead. And don't forget to use your shield and Crystal Frag proc like this. Buff yourself, because I don't have bound. Yeah, I have Boundless Storm now, and continue to do this. Medium weave, first pulse, medium weave, first pulse, medium weave, first pulse, crystal frag proc, and send this. That's all. That's all you have to do, and refresh your shield. Refresh your shield. Yeah, let's take some damage now, because I just wanna show you something. Yeah, I can see the thing. Yeah, hit me, please, hit me hard than this. Yeah, continue to hit me. Yeah, hit me. I need a little bit lower health to show how Power Surge works. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, you see my health? Yeah, this is maxed because I hit critic, and you remember what did I say? If you hit critic while Power Surge active, you will get 40% health, and if it's critic, you will get a lot. You don't need healer in the trial, dungeon, anything in PvE content, so it works really good. You can just solo everything except trials. You can just solo it with this. Yeah, the other skill is Dark Conversion, just in case maybe you can run out resource. And this is finisher. This is Mage Rat. They will blow if the enemy less than 20% health. No, I'm 25, I'm sorry. Yeah, look at this. He blowed up. The Mage Rat hits much stronger if the enemy has less than 25% health. And if I run out, I use Dark Conversion. It's changing the stamina to magic. Yeah, I will show this one too. Yeah, I have very good and big Magicka pool, so, and got a lot champion point in this. It's harder to reduce my magic. Oh, come on. Yeah, my magic almost done, so I started to use Dark Conversion now. Check my bars. Stamina going low, magic going to be max. Yeah, this is it. I got full magic. It's like, just don't run, just use Boundless Storm to run, because it's increasing 30% for 7 seconds. I'm always using this to move faster than. And I think there's nothing to explain more than this about Skills and gear. This is my skill line. Maybe some guys can ask why you are not using dual wield on the second bar and why you are not using the hardened ward on the second. Because of the nerf. The ZeniMax nerfed the hardened ward, so there is no way to change your bars every 6 seconds. You change, you shield, you come back. There's no way. You have to put the hardened ward on your damage bar, and there's a I'm sorry. There's another thing maybe you guys can think but don't saying Elemental Defender is a specific skill which is some healers using this, but as a healer I have a good healer, and I'm not using Destruction Staff. Some people saying the healer need to use Restoration Staff on his main heal bar and Destruction Staff on his back because of the elemental drain. I don't need to say any healer, I don't need to force any healer to use Destruction Staff on his or her back bar only for elemental drain. I don't wanna do this. Since I'm DPS, the Sorcerer, since the Sorcerer is DPS character, that Ivara, and I can use it. I'm already using Destruction Staff, and there's no way to put Hardened Ward on my back bar, so I don't need dual wield. There's no damage on my second bar. If there's Hardened Ward on my second, yeah, the dual wield works great because it's increasing your damage and your Hardened Ward giving more and more shield with dual wield, but it's not come in handy. You have to use Hardened Ward on the first bar. So I have free space. Why I'm not use the Destruction Staff? That's why I put Elemental Defender and just use the Elemental Defender in dungeons on boss rounds, maybe for ads, but for boss. This is important for the boss. Always make it active. Yeah, just quick look. Milestorm Lightning Staff. If you got Inferno, this will be very good, and I don't want to use Elemental Blockade or Wall of Element because of the glyph on Milestorm, Destruction Staff, all of them. And on my second I have Dragon Star Lightning Staff. It gives maximum magic and some destructive touch abilities, hit for 500 additional damage and cost reduced by 12%. I don't need this. Yeah, but maybe 972 maximum magic will work great. So Molakina Helmet, Divines, 16 light armor, Julianos Divines, chest, light armor, all of them light. Molakina shoulder light but infused, so I need Divines. And this is two part. First item giving 126 spell damage, and second one causing the damage with 2 light attack. Trigger the overkill, which increase the cost of all abilities by 33% and increase spell and weapon damage by 516 for 6 seconds. Yeah. Hands are Divines, Julianos, light armor, legs is the same, feet is the same, all of them with enchanted Kuta, maximum magic glyph, and arcane necklace willpower with spell damage glyph, ring of willpower, both of them arcane and with spell damage glyph. And I'm using the foot is blue food. This is 15 and increase max health and maximum magic. So I don't need 3 stat food. I don't need maximum health, Magicka recovery food, and this is very good to use since this build is only for glass cannon DPS. If this is glass cannon, you just need to trying to maximize your DPS, maximize your magic pool, maximize your spell damage. Yeah. About my attribute and the buffs. I have 40k, 41k maximum magic, 3132 spell damage and 64.2% spell critical. This is enough, more than enough if you ask me. You don't need to reach like a 4 or 5k spell damage. Yeah, you can reach 4.5k spell damage, but there is no benefit. You will lose spell critical because of the tooltip is not important. The tooltip is not important. You have to increase your spell damage instead of increasing your... No, I'm sorry. You have to increase spell critical instead of increasing spell damage. It will hit more hard. And 64 on magic. Yeah, there is a blue foot and the thief. You can change it for the shadow if you believe you have enough critical chance, but I don't believe. At least it must be 70%, around 70%. This is the thief, and yeah, also don't forget when you buffed yourself, this is 3132 spell damage, and you will proc it. You will proc Kina only with overload, not with this one, not with your staff. Yeah, don't proc like this. If you proc like this, your magic gonna finish soon, very soon and very fast, because all of your skills gonna cost more, 33% more. So what is the thing? The thing is, why we are using Magicka then? We are using Magicka for this. Oh god. 1, 2. It's not gonna spend my magic anymore. It's gonna cost 33% more ultimate, not the magic. Yeah, I proc, that's all. It's because when I'm overloading, it's spending ultimate. Yeah, we cannot see how much ultimate I have at the moment, but it's spending ultimate. I'm using energy overload because each attack deals 3% additional damage and restores 1161 magic. Attack split ultimate until you blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm also getting magic from this. I'm trying to use the Satan, the devil triangle, which is medium wave, first pulse, and crystal frag. Medium wave, first pulse, medium wave, first pulse. When it's procced, crystal frag until I run out magic. When I run out magic, I go ultimate. I overload with light attack, not with the heavy. Only with light attack, because heavy is for AoE and it's not hit hard. You hit with light attack and you get magic back for each hit. And don't forget to shield yourself, and if you need more and more, maybe you don't have ultimate, and like this, for example. Yeah, I was just about to run out ultimate also, but I don't have Magicka too. I use Dark Conversion to get magic. When it's finished, I go to my main, I buff myself, and I'm ready to go, and I'll get ultimate. Also overload, energy overload hits very hard. Another option is, instead of Julianos, is Scatting Mage. Scatting Mage is giving more spell damage compared to Julianos, but first thing is the Scatting Mage is very hard to get, and it's chance. It's about chance. Yeah, check out the Scatting Mage. I will show Scatting Mage on my next Sorcerer build video. But just quick look. 1k maximum magic, spell critical, 20% chance on 5 item when causing critical damage to increase your spell damage by 500 for 6 seconds. It's same like Molakina and doesn't proc on damage over time effect. So you have to make DPS, not damage over time. Proximity detonation is damage over time, not the instant hit. And liquid lightning is damage over time. So how can I proc this? You will ask, how can I proc this? First is overload, and the second one is first pulse, and the third one is crystal frag. That's all. That's already we are using that 3 skill. There is no DPS except the proximity, and I'm using Boundless Storm to get more physic and spell resistance. That's all, and Power Surge and Elemental Drain. There is no more DPS. Yeah, on the champion point, on the green one, the lower, I'm using magic recovery by 20%, 25%, and 67 on magician to reduce the magic cost of spells. And I have bastion, increase the effectiveness of damage absorbing effects by 25%. So it's increasing the hardened ward shield power. So it's necessary. On the lady, I'm using 67 elemental defender, and I believe the dungeons is not hitting with poison disease or physical damage, as long as you are a ranged character and you can escape from physical damage, and there is no poison disease damage in dungeons. Maybe some milestone runs has poison, like stage 6, but I prefer to reduce flame, frost, shock and magic damage, because nearly about in this game, nearly there's everywhere is flame. Oh, someone hitting me? Okay, just give me 10 seconds. Yeah, it broke. Yeah. He's dead. Let's continue. 67 elemental defense, reduce flame, frost, shock, magic damage dealt you by 19%. On the blue one, if you are playing PvP, you can use Thermature, which is increasing your damage over time effect, so you can gank the Zerg team with this, with proxy detonation, because if you spend champion or your champion points here, it's gonna increase your proximity detonation damage. But since I'm showing you the PvE content build, it's not necessary, and I prefer to use Elemental Expert, increase your flame, frost, shock and magic damage 25%. 100 goes here and 67 goes increased damage and healing dealt by spell criticals by 18.9%. This is the build, this is the very good build to use it, and I will record some solo content for it, and I will record in Imperial Prison in White Gold Tower. Maybe just ask me or tell me, you can you try your last Sorcerer build in Imperial Prison, White Gold Tower, City of Ash, with solo something, Milestorm, Trial, Maw of Lorkai, Sanctum of Idea. Just tell me, and I'll give a shot. Yeah, that's all, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Have fun, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and please comment below. I wanna hear every opinion. Thank you. Bye bye.